Yo, what's up? My name's Patrouski and welcome to my Wisps location guide for Unova in PokeMMO. If you don't know, the PokeMMO Halloween event for 2022 is in full swing and Wisps are a new mechanic. There are 27 Wisps in each region, and as you collect those Wisps, you'll be awarded with special alpha Pokemon encounters. For Unova, you'll encounter Litwick and Lampet, and then once you get to the very end, you'll encounter an alpha hidden ability Chandelure. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all 27 locations of these. They are static, they don't run around like alpha swarms, so this video should always be helpful. I'm trying to get these guys out to you as quickly as possible, so please be patient with any mistakes or anything during the recording, and make sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoy today's content and find it helpful. Now, the first Wisp in Unova is going to be on Route 1 to the west of this surfing location. So just go to Unova Town, go north through that first Route 1, and then surf west and come over to this grass location. I recommend having every HM possible on you for this kind of hunt, for this kind of, mechanic. Surf, fly, strength, waterfall, rock smash, flash, whatever HM's possible. Get as many as possible, and I'm sure they will be helpful to you. Make sure to get cut as well. Cut is always important. And then secondly, I recommend bringing a soak Pokemon, a soak Smeargle. Soak False Swipe Spore is really good because you're going to be encountering these ghost hidden ability or ghost alpha Pokemon. Being able to soak them changes them into a water type, which allows you to then false swipe them, bringing them down to 1 HP, and then sporing them, and then Pokeballing them and catching them much easier. So this is Wisp number 1. Let's go ahead and encounter it. It'll give us a little interaction, and it'll say 26 Wisps remaining. Wisp number 2 is also super easy to get to. Just fly to Striation City, come south, and you want to come over to Route 2, head over to this staircase here, head south, and you'll encounter it right here. That's Wisp number 2, 25 remaining. Then after that, fly back over to Striation City. This is Wisp number 3. We're going to head up west and north up to the breeding/daycare center, and then up this ladder. There will actually be a Wisp atop this slide, which I think is a really cool location. That's Wisp number 3, 24 left. Alright, now Wisp number 4 is going to be a little annoying. You want to head west from that daycare center and come over to Wellspring Cave. Make sure you have repels here because we're going to have to do a little bit of trekking through this cave. So you want to head over here, make sure you have surf in this location, surf down here, come over to this eastern area, come down the staircase, and now you're going to need flash. So make sure you bring HM flash or some sort of, TM flash or some way to use flash, and then you want to head through this location. There should be a Wisp. I believe it's right over here. We can actually see it. Yeah, right there. So you are going to have to walk through these 3 trainers, hopefully dodge all of them, or hopefully you fought one of them or something before, as I have. Thankfully I'm able to dodge it. Come over to this location, and here we go at the 4th Wisp. Gonna leave us with 23 left. Alright, now Wisp number 5 is once again kind of a pain. It's going to be on the western side of Route 4. So head to Castelia City, fly to Castelia City, go all the way north to the top end of the New York style city, and then come up to this route. And then we have to trudge through all of this sand, bike whenever possible, and then run whenever you're in the sand. It'll be a little bit faster. You have to tread your way on this western side of the route all the way north, and there will eventually be a Wisp all the way up here. So there you go. Just interact with that, and I believe that will leave us with 23 or so Wisp left. We actually do get a Litwick encounter here, so showing you guys an example of what that encounter will look like. Make sure you lead with your soak Pokemon, unlike how I did here. I made a little bit of a mistake. Not a huge deal. I should just be able to switch over to it and catch it promptly. Alright, here's my first Litwick catch to show you guys. 31 special attack, pretty decent stats, pretty happy with that, and it does have access to its hidden ability. 22 Wisps left. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and lump these 2 Wisps together since they're going to be a little complicated. Once again, you're going to want to fly over to Unova Town, the starting town, and then head northwest up to that surf location that we were at prior. I tried to loop all of the Wisps together that are near each other, but it's tough since the text guide that I've been provided is out of order, so I'm trying my best here, guys, so I do appreciate any patience. But we want to head over to this location, head southwest, and we're going to a very specific shiny hunting spot that has Scraggy, and the other 2, the Bert and Ernie fighting Pokemon that I can't think of at the moment. But we're going to essentially surf over here and just follow my path. We want to essentially head western, and then we're going to go southwest on these water currents. Making sure you take the right path on these water currents, that's what really matters. The rest doesn't really matter too much. Obviously, you just don't want to make a mistake here. So we're going to head over here. There's actually going to be 2 different Wisps here. There's going to be one on Route 18 and one in the laboratory itself. So now we're almost there. We actually see the other Wisp up there, and there should be a Wisp inside this laboratory if I'm not mistaken. Alright, after further research, these might be the 2 most annoying wisps you might actually have to collect in the entire game. So bear with me here. Let's start at this house here, head west down this staircase, and then north, and then we're also going to go east. We're also going to go up this one. So go up this staircase, essentially just follow me here, and I'm going to take you guys over to the path to the P2 laboratory. It's really annoying to get here. We actually have to take a specific water path over towards this eastern location. I believe it's this water path in the center here. Let's go ahead and just see where this takes us, and we'll practice together. Yeah, it looks like this will take you all the way around, and then you'll make your way over to the laboratory. And then you're going to come up here, down south into this little patch of grass, and that's where you'll encounter the P2 laboratory wisp. But we still have to go back and grab that other wisp. So let's go ahead and make our way back. Alright, this next one is going to be extremely frustrating, and it took me a really long time to get to, so hopefully I can save you guys a ton of time by you guys watching this guide. If this helped you, make sure to like and subscribe, because I spent minutes and tons of repels looking for how to get to this location. So start at the laboratory, and then you actually want to essentially weave your way through all of these water currents. You really want to make sure you don't get caught in any of them. You can actually, you're not going to be able to go left here if you're like towards that rock, but if you go north into this barrier, you actually then can go left and not get caught up in this current, even though it kind of looks like you should get caught in that current. Then we want to come around this location, dodge this swimmer, dodge that trainer if possible. Come south here. Once again, you're just look at this, weaving your way in between all of these currents. Make sure you bonk on the walls to make sure you're playing it super safe. And then if you head all the way west, you'll get to this wisp. This wisp was super annoying, but we did finally get it. 20 wisps left to go. Alright, this next wisp isn't so difficult to get to, but it still takes a decent amount of time. It's going to be here at the Desert Resort Relic Castle. So if you know how to get here, which we've all been to in the storyline, if you completed the Unova storyline, you are definitely going to need to have completed this to access this wisp. So start in Nimbasa City is my recommendation, and then run south and west across Route 4, and then come over here to where you would for the Desert Resort and Relic Castle area. Then you want to actually come over to this. Don't go through that Darmanitan or Darmaka entrance. You want to go straight to the exit, which should be unlocked if you've completed it. Then you want to come over here, and the wisp is right here, thankfully. Not too difficult. 19 left. Alright, and while you're still in the Desert Resort, don't leave yet, because in the southwestern corner of the Desert Resort, if you just go back to the main area, you'll come down as southwest as you possibly can, and in this corridor, you'll also encounter this wisp. So look for this sort of location in the southwestern corner, come through. You will have to battle these 2 trainers most likely, and you just come over here, come southwest as much as possible, and encounter this wisp. There you go, 18 wisps left. Alright, let's take a break from the tough ones and head over to Icarus City and do an easy one. This is just going to be at Dragon Spiral Tower, so all you need to do is head to Icarus City, head north, and you should see it pretty easily. A really nice little break from all these tough wisps to collect. Once you're inside the tower, pop a rappel, and then go ahead and just head north and go up the stairs, and it should be pretty easy, I assume, to find it. Go ahead and head up north, head up the stone path that you have to do during the storyline. Ignore that, just come around, I believe. Yeah, just come around over to this staircase, and I guess we might have to go to the top of the tower. Remember how I said this was going to be an easy wisp? I was totally wrong, because the PokeMMO devs are cruel and want to make the Unova wisps as difficult as possible. So head through that blackened wall type door area, head up here. We're going to have to go to the top of the tower, which is a pretty straightforward path, but it does take quite a bit of time. Go to that most southern sort of ramp, and then just head up this staircase, and then we're going to reach another puzzle up here, which is once again pretty simple, pretty easy, but takes a decent amount of time. Just keep heading on the straightforward path, and there will be another like spiral type puzzle up here. I believe we'll get to that in a quick sec. Ignore this, don't go down there, just keep going up north, up to this tower, up to this staircase, and here we are. Now once again, just walk your way to the middle. It should be pretty simple, it should be pretty easy. You had to do this for the storyline as well, so you should remember this to some extent, and it's a pretty straightforward puzzle. Make your way to the center, go around, and then walk your way back out and make your way over to this doorway. Should be there in no time, hopefully. Keep walking, and then make sure you do not head east back to that door. Just go up this ladder slash staircase to the west, make your way around and over up to this staircase. And then once you make your way up that staircase, the wisp will be right here. A very long trek, but we finally made it. We do get a Litwick encounter here as well. Alright, there's the Litwick catch with the guaranteed hidden ability. Not the best IV, but not too big of a deal. 17 wisps remaining. And thankfully, you don't have to go all the way back down the tower. I believe you actually can just fly from this top part, which is a really nice quality of life feature. Alright, this wisp should be pretty easy. I believe this is wisp number 11. Go ahead and fly over to Victory Road and then just head south. And there will be a wisp that I believe is the second to last hallway here. Let's go ahead and head through this nice ice puzzle that I definitely remember my way through. Thankfully, it's not too difficult, it seems. Kind of just following the same path that I'm taking. Doesn't seem too hard. Yeah, it seems actually pretty like there's only like one way to go. So as long as you go through that, it shouldn't be too hard. And it looks like the wisp is right here in the middle of the sky. Really cool location, to be fair, and really not too difficult of a one. So happy to see that. 16 wisp remaining. Alright, wisp number 12 will be in Lostlorn Forest, which is east of Nimbasa, northeast of Nimbasa specifically, and you will need surf and waterfall for this one apparently. So let's go ahead and head east and start making our way over to the forest. Once again, rappels are heavily recommended. Come over to this dark grass area, I believe. I'm going to go ahead and pop a rappel now, and then you're going to make your way up north towards, just kidding, the light grass. Go to the light grass area, and then make your way northeast up to the tunnel, and that'll put us in the forest, and we'll go from there. So there's this waterfall right here. I'm going to go ahead and surf and then waterfall up it because I assume that's where we're going to have to go since these are both required to get to it. We're going to come over here, come up here, pick up this Pokeball that's a rare candy, so actually worth getting. If you want to take your time to do that, we're going to surf back over here to come across up here, and then right there is the Wisps. I believe this will leave us with, what, 15 left? 15. Alright, wisp number 13 should be super easy. Just head over to Route 5, which is just northwest of Nimbasa. Head over into this grassy area to the north, and then come around it, and you'll reach this wisp's super easy location, putting us with 14 left. Alright, the next wisp isn't too bad by any means. It's going to be on Route 6. I recommend starting in Driftvale City and then heading northwest. We're going to go all the way up this route, essentially, and there will be a little northern path we can take that leads to the wisp. It's really quick, actually. It should be right up here to the west of this house. Just head up here, and the wisp is just at this most northern location on that spot. So 13 wisps left. Alright, for the next wisp, we're going to be starting in Mistralton City and heading northeast towards there should be a clown up here on Route 7. So there should be a clown on the first platform. And that's where this wisp will be located. So let's go ahead and just follow alongside the route. And it should be pretty simple to find him, hopefully. Go ahead and keep going. You see, yep, there it is right there. The wisp is right there on this first clown. Let's go ahead and interact with that and talk to that. Pretty easy one. I believe that leaves us with 12 left. And a Litwick encounter. Nice. Alright, here's my Litwick catch. 31 HP. I'll take it. You know what? Infiltrator. Interesting ability. And then while we're here, let's actually go ahead and head to the next wisp. So don't fly away quite yet. There's another wisp up at the top floor of Celestial Tower. So while we're at this location on Route 7, let's just go ahead and finish making our way over to the Celestial Tower, which I think might actually be back at that southwestern spot. So don't follow the path that I did and go north. Just go back southwest, previously to where we were at before the clowns, and it should be over to this western area. Follow this path. It should be right here. Yeah, right here, Celestial Tower. There will be a wisp at the very top floor. So let's go ahead and jump inside. I believe Celestial Tower is pretty straightforward. Just go through all the patterns and go up the staircase. There shouldn't be any puzzles or anything. You might have to battle some trainers, but that'll be the worst of it. Up floor number 2 we go, up the nice spiral staircase. Up to floor number 3, another nice spiral staircase. We should be almost there, I believe. It's not too many floors. Alright, and then here we are at the tippy top, and the wisp will be right over here to the left-hand side. There we go. Not too shabby. 11 wisps left. We're almost in the home stretch. Alright, this next wisp took me a little bit to find, but thankfully it's not too bad if you follow my guide. It should be able to save you guys a lot of time. So we're going to be starting here in Mistralton City, and we're going to be heading into Mistralton Cave. You're going to want to head west and then north up to the staircase, and we're going to go down a couple of staircases here to get to this like far end of the Mistralton Cave, if that makes sense. You want to then head south, essentially follow my path, knock these gems in any direction. You just want to be able to follow this path and follow my direction. Keep coming down, and there you go. You actually see it right here. So it's really not too far into the cave, but as long as you follow this guide, it should be able to help you a ton. And now we only have 10 wisps left, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and head on over to the More of Icarus Wisp, which you should probably go to Icarus City. That'll be the easiest way to get there, and essentially just run around all of the wild encounters if possible to avoid them. And just you want to run up over to this northwestern through this swampy water type area. Just go to the More of Icarus, and the More of Icarus is a pretty like open, easy area to see where everything is at. So it shouldn't be too difficult to find this wisp. I'm gonna go ahead and run around and see if I can give you guys a nice shortcut. Just kidding, it's actually right up there to the northeast. So just come over here to this northeast area, and there the Wisps will be right there. We only have 9 left in Unova, even though a lot of these were really difficult, not gonna lie. But you guys are doing a great job, and you should genuinely be proud of yourself. This stuff is pretty difficult. So let's go ahead and head back over to Striation City, and now we're gonna head east over to the Dream Yard, which shouldn't be too difficult of a Wisp. Let's go ahead and cut down this tree, as it might be in here. It might just be to the east. I don't need to repel here, I don't think. Shouldn't be too many encounters to worry about. Let's just head around here to the east. Person is here. The Wisp looks like it's upstairs, so go upstairs to this top part, and there is the Wisp. I believe we only have 8 left. All right, another pretty easy Wisp should be here to the west of Striation City. It looks like there is a Wisp over in the garden somewhere, so let's go ahead and explore a little bit in this western side. Here we go. Yeah, right here, southwestern in the garden of Striation. A super easy Wisp to pick up, leaving us with only 7 left. And a nice Lampent encounter here as well. All right, there we go. A nice Lampent caught. 2 times 31. Definitely can't complain about that. Super awesome. Decent IVs. 7 Wisps remain. All right, the next Wisp should once again be a pretty easy one over here in Driftvale City. We're going to run down over to the cold storage area, and it'll actually be in the cold storage building, which I believe is to the southwest. So let's go ahead, head over here, head inside this building, and I believe they mean it should be in here. So I'm going to go ahead and scout through the building, see what I can find, and give you guys the best route possible. All right, after running around a little bit, you do have to make your full path around this whole ice thing. So come through here like I did, and then come east, and you have to come east and then south and then back north and loop around. And then you want to come all the way to the end of cold storage, and the Wisp will be right here at the top of this staircase, leaving us with 6 remaining Wisps. All right, the next Wisp sounded a little scary because it is in Twist Mountain in the middle, but thankfully it's not actually too bad, and I can show you guys the best route. So starting here in Icarus City, come southwest down the staircase over to Twist Mountain, and then just come over and head south into this place, and it should be pretty safely just right over here from there, right over here, excuse me. So head west once coming through there, and it's right here. Thankfully, it's really not too deep into the mountain at all, and a pretty easy one to get to, leaving us with 5 Wisps remaining. Okay, now unfortunately I did actually make a mistake earlier when I talked about the far end of Mistralton Cave in Mistralton City. That was actually a different Wisp location talking about Chargestone Cave. But if you ignored the cave I was talking about and just followed the guide and the directions, you should be fine. But now the next Wisp is going to be the actual far end of Mistralton Cave. So if you've never been to Mistralton Cave, it is the one that has the guidance chamber and it has the Axew Swarm. You have to come all the way up to the top part of Route 6, north of Driftvale City. Come across here, come over here, come through this water. There's a lot of pathing to do here, and then you want to make your way over to this cave. This is Mistralton Cave, not Chargestone Cave. Don't get them confused. You also need Flash here, or you could just try to follow my movements and disregard Flash. Now, if you've never been in this cave before and haven't used strength to push these rocks, it's going to make things a little bit more complicated, and I recommend bringing Flash for sure if that's the case. But if you don't have Flash, you can actually just go ahead and follow me alongside this path, go east over this staircase, and then go south, and then go up this staircase. And once you make your way up this staircase, just go slightly north and then east, and then go up this even larger staircase. And then in the most northwestern part of this room, if you head northwestern, you'll find the Wisp. Now we're almost done, so keep trucking, guys. You're doing great. Only 4 left. All right, this next one should be to the west of Oplucid City. It should be towards the entrance of Challenger's Cave, which used to be a wild spawn for Riolu. I'm not sure if it still is, but we actually need to go through this grass. So I'm going to pop a Super Repel, head over to Route 9, head through this grass, make our way over here, and then we should be able to see the Wisp somewhere either towards the entrance or maybe even somewhere. Yeah, okay, right here. I almost missed it, to this southwestern corner within this fenced-in area. There we go. This next Wisp shouldn't be too bad either. Starting in Nakreen City, we're going to make our way to the west and over to Pinwheel Forest, and this one should be to the most northeastern corner, I believe, the northeastern corner of Pinwheel Forest. So this one shouldn't be too bad. Make our way over here. I believe it might actually end up being over in this location. Let's go ahead and test our luck. See how it goes if we head northeast over here. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be the right place to go. I'm going to find it and then get back to you guys. Yeah, you can actually see it over here. So you want to just keep making that northeastern path. Don't go south like I did at all. Just keep going northeast, 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 and you should be able to find it right here. We get a nice Lampent encounter. You love to see it. All right, catch your Lampent like so. Come out with 2 times 31 IVs just like I did. Easy peasy, YouTuber luck. Now we only have 2 Wisps remaining. Alright, for the second to last wisp, we're going to be here in Drift Vale City and go ahead and surf, pop a rappel if like so, if you want. We're going to surf over to this lighthouse. Super easy, quick location, pretty easy one. Just go ahead and interact with it, and that'll leave us with just one wisp left. And then once again, this wisp will be the spawn of your alpha Pokemon, so make sure it's in a pretty close location. And I think the one that I've saved for last should be pretty easy. Alright, the last wisp should just be on Route 8, which is in this location over here to the northeast of Icarus City, towards that location, once you get towards that more of Icarus. So it should just be along this route somewhere. So make sure you pop a rappel, and we'll just do some exploring and find you guys the quickest path. Yeah, it's wicked easy to get to. You just head northwest a little bit from Icarus City, and there we go. Here is the final wisp. Here we're going to unlock our Chandelure encounter. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Wish me luck. And this is pretty much the end of the video. You guys can do this encounter with however you may like, right? So best of luck. Like the video if it helped you. These videos have been a lot of work to make, I'm not gonna lie. So the best way to show some support and show some love is to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I would love to hit 25k subs by the end of the year. And then the Discord link is down below if you want to get pings for alpha swarms or just join a really cool community. And if you want to go above and beyond and support the channel in a really financial, meaningful way and allow me to keep making the best PokeMMO content that I possibly can, supporting the channel via PayPal or Venmo is fantastic, and that stuff's linked down below. But I'm gonna go ahead and weaken this Chandelure. Now it looks like I probably went ahead and accidentally killed it, and that's okay. If that happens, all you need to do is run away and run back, and you will be able to encounter it over and over again until you catch it. So don't stress. I'm going to fly back to Icarus City and make my way back. That's why it's important to pick a wisp, a final wisp that is pretty close to a PC, because it makes for that final encounter to be, you know, that much easier. So I'll show you guys really quick just as an example. If I run back, alright, I was a little scared there, not gonna lie, when I came back and it wasn't there, but it was because I didn't go inside of the PC. So make sure you go inside of a building, reset the location, and then come back. I was a little scared there, but thankfully it did work. I didn't mislead you guys. You can just do the encounter over and over again, so don't stress. I was stressed for a sec, but don't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and waterfall this guy, weaken him, bring in my soak Pokemon, and try to take care of this encounter and show you guys the catch. Now, the Chandelure's moveset does consist of Flamethrower, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, and Psychic, so it has pretty insane coverage, so please do be aware of that when going for your catch. Alright, it's looking like attempt number 3 here we come. Absolutely decimated by the Chandelure. Looking like attempt number 4 is going to be a must now, boys. Attempt number 4 is a go. Alright, on to attempt number 5. Sometimes the RNG just doesn't go your way. Alright, it only took 5 attempts, so that means this is definitely going to be a 4 times 31 Chandelure, and it'll be worth all my hard efforts, right? Careful Nature is not great. Honestly, these IVs are pretty fantastic. No special attack, no speed, but you know what? Chandelure, fantastic Pokemon. 31 HP, 31 defense, I'll take it. Not the best stats in the world, but that'll do it. So hopefully this video was helpful to you guys once again. Like it if it was, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Hey, thanks for watching till the end of the video. I really appreciate it. And if your name is on here, I appreciate you even a little more. Thank you so much to everyone who goes above and beyond and supports the channel financially. It allows me to do what I do and just focus on making the best PokeMMO content possible. So thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Peace.